to myself that is humiliating scammers publicly with aggression. What am I teaching kids if they mimic my behavior? Am I not becoming exactly what I myself claim to oppose? I see justice only from my side because they stole, but they see it from theirs because those they stole from, including myself, are part of a system that has financially oppressed them for decades. I live in a country built on global inequality, hoarding under the name of capitalism. A system where collective lives suffer, so the few can chase profits. I don't need to be a genius to understand. Profit means taking more than I give. Marketing means convincing people something is worth more than it truly is. I don't need high intelligence to see that if global wealth around 453 trillion were equally divided between 8.1 billion people, that's only about 50,000 per person, not millions. And if only 32% of people worldwide, including myself, have even $1 million in net worth, then the remaining 68% are left fighting for scraps. They don't each get 50,000, they get maybe $10 for their entire life if the system remains unchanged. I should have known this. I also understand it's impossible to provide everyone with a decent paying job under this system. So what do I really ask of these people? To starve quietly, to die morally under the rules that benefit only me and the few lucky like me. I benefit from living in one of the main oppressive countries. That system expects those outside it to compete by making others suffer just to survive. This isn't a coincidence, it's design. Capitalism is a refined version of the Hunger Games, a zero-sum game where only a few win and the rest are left to fight each other. Well, we print $1 million for each of the 94, 68% so they too can be financially free. If not, then capitalism is not freedom, it's a cage. If I claim I'm the wise, then I must explain how someone can be rich without needing to be richer than others. What is impossible unless I hide the full truth? If wealth needs comparison to the poor, then capitalism needs poverty to exist. So what am I really supporting? Whether I see it or not, I am the voice of suffering. My content teaches people to laugh at the desperation of others. While pretending I'm helping, I punish, I mock, but I never question my own hands. How many people had to suffer for my money to arrive? The truth is, I act like that same type of parent who used to slap broken TVs instead of fixing them. I want blind obedience. Not understanding, I punish the vulnerable and never explain how others can justly punish me in return. If everyone mimicked me, then one day my hypocrisy would be cooked alive in a max-heated oven of my own making. Violence echoes, my actions ripple. When I tolerate punishment and humiliation, instead of listening, I raise a generation that kills in the name of justice. And it will do so cruelly, efficiently, and without hesitation. So I urge myself in whatever state or form I find myself in and heard or read this. Please don't choose violence. Please don't choose mockery. Please choose understanding. Because if those ideologies spreads one of shaming instead of healing, punishing instead of teaching, society will break into pieces. No one will be safe and no one will be understood. Right now, I condemn both sides, but I don't punish either. I want all of us to grow. Understand? In the US, we who lose money are not left to starve. There's survival support. But the people that scamming us in those third world countries, they're not even third world, they're just the continents being bled dry by countries like mine. The very protection my country pretends to offer, as we saw with Ukraine, is hollow. It's a PR show to maintain profit optics. Our America's deals and alliances justice, know what I defend. If the system I'm protecting is built on inequality and deception, then my justice is just another form of control. Capitalism is a hell ideology. An inequality and political correctness, a deception that preserves power. No child should bear the sin of where they're born, yet we justify people being born in poverty. We justify their lifelong suffering because we don't want to admit that we are complicit. Unless I actively speak out against injustice, I am part of it. Silence is complicity. And me, living in the US or any country that benefits from global inequality, have no excuse. I have said this now, so I know I am complicit. Unless I change. So we must speak up and follow me, dislike my videos that creates negative ripples upon the creation of all life forms, and condemn this behavior publicly, not to shame me, but to wake me up. I hope I will shift. I hope I will become a force for light, not darkness, a presence of healing, not punishment.